My forehead veins probably look bad.
You look fine.
Probably raging.
So what are you gonna get done right now?
So we're gonna do some cupping and scraping, right? Yep.
Deep tissue.
Shit.
Some trigger points.
Usually we work on posterior first, but we're starting on the front this time.
Changing it up.
Well, I think that's honestly a good like wake-up call just to...
Shoulder, you get a lot of fascia, and what fascia is it allows the muscle to move, or the flexibility between the muscle and the bone. And what happens is when we put under stress or tension, that starts to build up, and it doesn't allow the muscle to have as much flexibility. So what we do is we take this little knife here, and we're gonna just kind of scrape all of it out. And the shoulder is really tense, and or what should I say, very sensitive, just because of where it's located and the muscle density of it. So I try to not go crazy. There's a lot of PTs will just like stab you in and just go to work, but
Sometimes less is more.
yeah, exactly. And then also too is it's going to decrease the inflammation in the muscle. So, and you can kind of already tell. The client's gonna feel it too. Like they'll feel it when it's grainy. They'll know like, oh dang, I can feel that stuff in there, until we scrape it all out, and then we want it. The point is to make your body feel like butter. So.
Like butter.
Football, not caring.
Are you close with him now?
No. One of those like giraffe from Madagascar, neck sticking out.
Okay, just relax this on for me. There you go. Of course, this one's not going to jump as much. There it is. I'm jumping out here. Pressure's on. Let me redo this one. That one I only had a couple little ones. Goodness.
It's pretty active.
Yeah, it's pretty active. That other side was crazy jumping though. There we go. Turn to butter, I can feel it now.
Now, what's this machine called again?
So it's a PEMF therapy machine. It's a guided PEMF, which means that the signal is going to come out of this plate right here.
Yeah.
And my hand's going to be here absorbing that signal, and it's going to travel through me into you. And then it's going to travel through you down to that pad down there, the grounding mat right there.
Got it.
Okay, so this produces negative ions. And so that negative ions is what the cells will absorb to rebalance their negative charge. And so a lot of times cells will diminish that negative charge, and that's what causes them to not regenerate properly.
Got it.
Okay.
Cool.
And so that's where injuries come from. That's where weakness and fatigue and inability to have any kind of lasting effects will come from.
Dope.
And so I'm going to take over your nervous system pretty much, and the tissue that's, you know, contracting really well,
Very good.
it's going to fire and contract and move how it's supposed to. So I'm going to turn this guy on, and so you'll watch your shoulder as soon as my hand gets on it. See, so we got some good tissue there, but then when we get out here to these areas that are kind of shut down, see nothing's moving out there.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna bump it up a little bit.
So what does that tell us?
It tells you that you're not getting the actual efficiency from the tissue. And so the higher that I go, the more signal produces through here. See, we got this dead zone right here.
Yeah.
But that's where there's a lot of that scar tissue that I was talking to you about.
Yep.
So we get into that, we can get this rear delt firing a bunch back here. It's contracting. It's kind of slow, a little bit. I'd want to see a little bit more quick twitch from that. That's okay. Let's get this tricep here. See, we got a good tricep and then chest to bicep, and you can show everybody. See how I can control your bicep.
Oh yeah. Oh. That's wild. All right, just got done with Dr. B. As you guys saw, got a lot of dry needling done, had a shit ton of activation. If you guys saw the muscles jumping around, as well as with the PMF, which is that magnetic signaling. This has been the third session that I've had for the PMF, and it's just crazy. Like, my delts right now are inflamed, like in the best way possible. He said, because we're doing this so frequently now, I'm going to have a lot of more nutrients going to the muscle and just have a lot better mind-to-muscle connection and activation for when I'm training. So like my right delt is a little bit smaller because we have some tissue bound, and that's why we're doing the dry needling and the PMF together. We're going to be doing this on a weekly basis, probably for the next month or two until we really get some good nerve activation, which should help further stimulate better growth, which is bodybuilding. So yeah, next up, I'm about to go see Haley for a 90-minute deep tissue massage. So recovery day at its finest. Let's get it. You know what day it is?
Yoga day, active recovery day.
Wednesday yoga day.
Dylan yesterday had a massage and body work, but today we're just gonna take an active rest day. We've been doing that on Wednesdays. So we're gonna do some yoga, hot yoga, and what are we doing tonight?
Namaste.
We're little yogis now, or at least we try to be.
Yes.
Dylan's better at it than I am.
This is true. She's getting better.
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So we got some yoga today. And then, you know, of course, work in the meantime. I got an appointment for more labs because health.
What's that?
10.
I'm just finding this out.
Yeah. Labs at 10. And then, well, actually, it's an appointment to get my labs, not actually getting my labs done.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And then cycling or spinning.
Yeah, we're going to do a spin class later tonight. There's this place here in Arizona that it literally is like lasers and lights, and they play like EDM music. But we're going to do that later tonight, and yeah, active rest day. Woo.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't really feeling that good yesterday, so I'm kind of glad that this is today, so.
Yoga is exactly what you need.
Yeah, we need some yoga. So that's what we're going to go do.
And coffee.
Bye.
Let's go. Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Zen as fuck.
Zen as fuck. Yoga's done. We were just kind of want to hop on here why we personally have been implementing yoga. Why do you do yoga?
Honestly, it's just super relaxing, and I think it's a good way to kind of force yourself to stretch a little bit. And I like the hot yoga. That's usually the one that we do.
Oh, hot yoga hits different.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Just
just normal
sweaty.
yoga for me just isn't enough, so I like sweating.
It isn't enough?
No, it's not.
Bullshit. That's, yeah.
I like hot yoga.
Yeah. I mean, when you sweat, if you really do feel, you know,
Yeah.
you do feel a little bit better.
Like you did something else, like something more.
Yeah. So I feel like yoga is more for like a mental recovery, would you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Just because it's like good mind, body, and soul like alignment. And for me, it's a time where I don't have any distractions.
Yeah, for
like,
you that's super
we
important.
keep I can keep my phone outside of the yoga room, and I have no
An hour to
distractions
just not
whatsoever.
be
And
distracted.
I'm in the present moment, and I really like, you know, things like yoga that can keep me in the present moment and make me feel grounded. So
Another really good one, I don't know if it really made me grounded, but one thing that we did a while back just to kind of force yourself to meditate and not have any distractions is float pods. Those float pods are pretty freaking cool.
we should do that again. It's
Yeah.
been a minute.
Honestly, we might do that again. It like helps you with, what was it? The like theta brainwave,
Theta,
right?
yep.
Theta brainwave. You're literally just floating. You feel weightless. And at first I didn't know if I was
pretty
going to like
cool.
it because I'm like, God, I feel like I'm going to get claustrophobic and I'm laying there for a freaking hour, but
Doing nothing.
It's
And that's
amazing.
That's what I thought I was going to struggle with, because you're in that flow pod, absolutely just in tune with yourself.
yeah.
And
yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in here for an hour doing nothing.
But then like 20 minutes, once you finally get like super, you know, relaxed and settled in there.
Get real chill.
It goes by so, honestly, I thought fast. And
Yeah.
you kind of leave like in this really crazy like mind space. Like not really with it. You're kind of like, it's kind of cool. It's like a little out of body.
Like you're high.
Yeah, yeah.
You're basically high.
Yeah. You should do that again.
Because you're in that theta brainwave state, and then once you get once the spa's done, you're still in that theta brainwave
for
just
a little bit.
So you kind of feel like, whoa, like zenned out.
Yeah, seriously. So that's another really good option too for recovery, for sure.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, yoga it is. Good job, Bae. Proud of you.
Woo!
All right. On to take on the rest of the day.
Check-ins.
Hello. All right, so we just want to get on here and kind of go over what kind of recovery methodologies that we've been implementing that you guys have already saw, and then also some of the things behind the scenes that we didn't get to film this week.
Yeah, so obviously you saw some things that we really like to incorporate throughout the week just for recovery purposes are things like cupping, Graston, dry needling, of another thing too that
Deep tissue massage.
Yes, deep tissue massage. But then there's obviously a couple things that we didn't do this week, but we still do like to incorporate. I know for us, a really big one is Epsom salt baths. So these can honestly be done
I'm feeling one tonight.
Yeah, I know, I am too. These can be done as often, honestly, as you want them to be because you're doing it at home. But Epsom salt baths are awesome just to kind of wind down at the end of the night. Also helps with muscle soreness.
Yeah, some of the other techniques that we do is a stretch lab. And I think we actually put that into one of the other YouTube videos previously to this. But now that I'm going on 11 weeks out, I'll probably start incorporating a little bit more stretch lab into my weekly routine, if not bi-weekly routine. On top of the stretch lab, we like to do things, well, I personally like to do things like cryotherapy just to further maximize my recovery, because I'm going to be training frequency is going to be pretty high, going upwards towards 6 times a week with the weights. Right now I'm sitting about five days a week training, so I'm trying to at least get 2 full rest days.
And you were doing cryo how often your last prep? Like once a week?
Yeah, so I typically will go like once a week, and then towards the tail end of the prep I'll do maybe even twice a week. And as of right now, the data is kind of mixed. There's really no good quality data to say, hey, cryo is really good at helping with the recovery process.
They claim it helps you lose weight.
And, they claim that you lose weight because, you're freezing your body, and then your body's wanting to regulate its normal thermogenesis, so it's heating and expending more calories. I don't believe those claims, but anecdotally from my clients as well as personally, I have found that cryotherapy really does speed up my recovery rate, and the fact that I'm able to go train the next day and I feel fully recovered. So
those 3 minutes though are the longest 3 minutes of your whole entire
I hate being cold. I hate being cold, but I feel so good afterwards, and it also really gets the endorphins going. So it's a nice little high. So you're energized and ready to go on for the rest of the day. So when I do cryo, I like to do it post training. I've also done a pre-training to kind of see what the difference is, but I personally like post training. It's a nice little recovery method that I personally recommend for a lot of our athletes too. So other than that, I'm trying to think of any other. We just do the daily foam rolling techniques, hypervolt, and then that's basically it on top of what you already saw in this video. So hopefully this video gave you some ideas.
Wait, there's another one.
What's another one?
Rest days.
There's more.
Rest days.
Oh yeah.
Just as important.
Yeah, rest days. Yeah. Overrated.
They are not overrated.
No, rest days are definitely critical. We all need them, and I feel like we all need to be told more that we need to implement them.
It's fun to train, but if you're constantly training and not giving your body any bit of rest, you're not going to get better in the gym. So, I usually do 2 rest days a week. Yeah. You're usually 1.
I'm 1 to 2 rest days.
He's getting better.
I'm really in tune with my body, and by implementing all these other recovery techniques, almost weekly massage therapy sessions, weekly chiro sessions. Now almost probably going to be doing weekly stretch lab. I mean, I take care of my body, so I know I beat it up. Huh? We take care of our bodies.
He has helped me get better at a lot of the recovery stuff.
Yeah, I'm on top of my recovery more than you. No offense, but you're better at it.
I was the one going to stretch lab every week and not canceling my appointments, mister.
We both help each other out because she's really good at taking rest days, and I'm really good at implementing more recovery techniques. So,
he's bougie like that.
Yeah, we balance each other out always. But yes, rest days are very critical to further maximize your recovery, obviously. But other than that, I think that's basically it.
Yeah, so hopefully that gave you guys some tips. We're super, super excited. We're going to Florida tomorrow for the Clash.
Show season has begun.
Show season is here.
Not rave show. This is actually a bodybuilding show. And we continue to joke around because we have to specify what show we're going to.
We're like, oh, we're going to a show. Oh, what rave? No, not that show.
If we're not at a rave, we're definitely at a bodybuilding show. And now that bodybuilding season is upon us, yeah, that's exactly what our next several weeks and months are going to entail, and I am here for it.
I'm excited.
I love competition season, so we're going to be in Orlando, and we have one of my pro bikini girls. She's making her debut, so it's her first show
Destiny!
at the Pro League. So shout out to Destiny. We're fucking excited. Cannot wait to see her tomorrow, along with Allegra, one of our amateurs, and it's going to be a really good show. It's going to be a really good season. We've got a lot of pros hitting that stage this year, which is really big for BA, just because it's been quite some time, and we're finally getting to that point where we've had athletes, 3-4 plus years on our team now that they're pros, and we can actually tap into that IFBB Pro League and do some damage. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, and I just can't wait to be with the team more throughout the next couple months. Literally, I think we're traveling for a competition multiple times a month, starting now through September, October. Yeah. So I'm just really excited. I'll make the vlog super fun too. All the travels. All
the show day, all the glam, all the tan, all the shreds.
Ready to smell that ProTan.
Yes, give me some ProTan. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we'll shoot some footage of the show following this, so you can see some of our bikini athletes. And
good luck. We're so proud of you guys.
Take you along for a little bit of a show day. So yeah, that's it. We'll catch you in Florida. All right, just landed in Orlando. How was the flight, man? Of course, Riddell looks good.
The lighting's good.
I mean, that's why we're doing that here, because I was like, damn, good lighting for base delts.
I look burned.
You do.
Why am I burned?
Ooh, girl. All right, we just landed in Orlando. Yay. We're waiting on our bags, and then we've got 30 minutes to go meet, actually 22 minutes to go catch up with Destiny and Steve, who helps with posing. So we're going to meet up with her, as well as our immature girl, Allegra. I'm going to finally meet her. We have yet to meet her. It's always fun coming to these shows because we get to meet a lot of our athletes for the first time ever, so which is crazy to think because we're in contact with them on a daily basis. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to meet up with them, pose with them, and then probably help them up with touch-ups with their tans and things like that for the rest of the night. But
chill.
Yeah, we lost 3 hours. It's crazy.
And I'm debating if I want an energy drink, because technically it's only 1:30 Arizona time, but it's 4:30 here. So
yeah, a prep hack though is when you're dieting, just travel from the West Coast to the East Coast, lose 3 hours of.
But then you're gonna have to do that going back.
Yeah, it's low carb day, so it makes low carb day easy.
Yeah, it's good for low carb day.
Yeah.
It's lower for me too, I guess. It's a rest day. Yeah.
But awesome. Well, we'll show you guys some footage of the girls later. Show day Saturday. We got our BA on.
Yes.
Super excited. So yeah, we have Allegra about to go on for amateur bikini, and then we have Destiny, who we told you is making her pro debut. So really excited for the both of them. And then we are very thankful to have Coach Paige and Kim take over the Ohio show where BA always shows up. So they are up in Lorain, Ohio.
Back in my hometown.
Yeah, we have a lot of amazing athletes up there. So we'll see if we get that team award again. Maybe.
What, 8 girls this time?
9. 10, something like that. Yeah. Which we usually have like 30 to 50.
Yeah, this is definitely a small area, but we still have the fall.
Yeah, so coming, man, it's crazy. Like coming to a show with 2 girls, I'm like, smooth sailing, smooth sailing.
Nothing.
But yeah, this is the first show back. We're really excited. I love show season. So let's go, BA.
Woo. Thank you.
right, bruh?
Okay, then you're going to stay right there. Everybody else is going to join you. And face forward.
Happy Monday.
It's Monday. Yes. So guess what?
From Florida. And we forgot an outro.
We forgot an outro. Yeah. Still noobs at this YouTube game. Come on, Lauren. Pick up the pace.
You're the one that left the camera.
I did leave the camera. It's okay. Here we are, filming an outro. Back in Arizona. It was a phenomenal weekend in Florida. We had both Destiny and Allegra competing. Destiny did her pro debut, did absolutely phenomenal for the debut. It's always cool to see the difference between amateur level and the pro ranks, and I tell all my athletes that, you know, when you're in the pros, you're back at the bottom of the totem pole.
Small fish in a big pond.
Pretty much, yeah, and you know, don't anticipate on winning and crushing a lot of shows anymore because you're going against the best in the world at that point. And Destiny did a phenomenal job, and we're excited to continue to get better, grow those glutes a little bit, going into show number 2 later this month before taking off some time to further grow. Allegra did absolutely phenomenal too. I keep saying phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
That must be the word of the day. Phenomenal. All right, no more phenomenal. But Allegra did amazing too. She got third place in her first show of the season, and the athletes up in Ohio did so good too. Phenomenal. We had our wellness athlete Hannah, who's 20 years old, competing in her first show. She cleaned house. First place true novice, open, and overall champion. This girl she's one to watch. I'm really excited. So we'll bring her down to Florida as well later this month before we take her to nationals in pursuit of that pro card. But aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Wait, we got a Masters overall too. Don't forget about that.
Oh, well, Masters overall.
My client got the Masters overall. First show. So proud.
Yes, Masters overall and a couple other first place wins. So way to start off the season, BA. And we got another show this upcoming weekend. We got some really talented girls competing in, so we're really excited about that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of competing now that is back in full force. So we're really excited to bring that part of our life to the YouTube as well. And yeah, what else was on the video? Recovery.
Yes, we already talked about that.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Well, we'll leave it at this. Yep, time to lift.
Bye.